Okay, I'm going to review in Anki USCIS 100 questions. Why did the colonists fight the British? They're not happy about taxation without representation. High taxes, taxation without representation. Okay, pass. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? 1776, 1776, July 4th. Okay. When was the Constitution written? It was 1787. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Native American or American Indians. What does the judicial branch do? They review laws. Okay. Review laws, explain laws, resolve disputes. Constitutionality. Okay. How many justices are there on the Supreme Court? 9. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Described one of them. American citizens aged 18 and older, men and women, regardless of race. Citizens 18 and older don't have to pay tax, don't have to pay to vote. Any citizen can vote. A male citizen of any race. Okay, that's one of the Constitution amendments. Any citizen don't have to pay to vote. Citizens aged 18 and older can vote. Who is the governor of your state now? Gavin Newsom. What does the president's cabinet do? Advise the president. Who vetoes bills? The president. What is the name of the vice president? Unfortunately, it's J.D. Vance. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide education. Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. What is the political party of the president now? Unfortunately, the Republican Party. What is one reason colonists came to America? For freedom. Freedom, political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity, practice their religion, escape persecution. Okay, freedom. Name one right only for United States citizens. The right to vote in federal elections. Run for federal office. Okay. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? African Americans. No. Africans. And blacks. Africans, people from Africa. So Africans, the answer is Africans. Don't say African Americans. That doesn't make sense. Africans. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance, the flag of the United States and United States of America? When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of State. Secretary of State. Defense, Education. Okay. Secretary of State, Secretary of Commerce. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. The Civil Rights Movement. If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The president. The Speaker of the House. 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 Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Puerto Rico and Guam. Guam. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. Louisiana in 1803. Louisiana. The Louisiana Territory. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. World War I. Woodrow Wilson. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Economic reasons. States' rights. Slavery. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? They represent the original 13 colony, the 13 original colonies. Why does the flag have 15 stars? There are 50 stars. There are 50 states. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is the capital of your state? Sacramento, California. Name one state that borders Canada. Washington State. I didn't know Idaho. Wow. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Mississippi and Michigan. Missouri. Okay, I have to pay attention to this. Missouri River. Missouri River. Missouri River. Missouri River. Mississippi River. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s, World War I and World War II. Some power belongs to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There are 13 original states. Name 3. Okay. New York, New Hampshire, New Jersey. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. What are the two major political parties, Republican Party and Democratic Party. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Free the slaves. What ocean is on the west coast? Pacific Ocean. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Civil rights. She advocated for civil rights. She fought for women's rights. Civil rights, women's rights. What ocean is on the east coast? The Atlantic Ocean. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001? The terrorists attacked the United States. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He fought for civil rights. Civil rights. Name one American Indian tribe. Navajo Nation. Navajo. Cherokee Navajo. Okay. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. New Year's Day and Thanksgiving. New Year's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving. New Year's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Okay. The U.S. war between the North and the South. Civil War, American Civil War. American Civil War, the war between the states. The Civil War, American Civil War. Where is the Statue of Liberty in New York? It is on the New York Harbor. New York Harbor. New York Harbor, Liberty Island. Okay. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve jury service. Serve as a juror. Serve on a jury. Vote in a federal election. Serve on a jury. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the national anthem? Stars and Stripes. Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled. The name of the national anthem. Star Spangled Banner. The Star Spangled Banner. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? To be loyal to the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Vote in a federal election and run for office. 这个经常弄错。Two rights of everyone. Speech, religion, assembly, expression. Okay. 所以这是 constitutional right 宪法权利 freedom of speech, freedom of religion, assembly, expression, fail. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? They wrote the Constitution. When do we celebrate Independence Day, July 4th? What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who did United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The War of the 1812 War. The 1812 War. The War of 1812. The War of 1812. The Civil War. Civil War. War of 1812. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Okay, run for office, vote in federal election. Run for office, vote, join a political party. Run for office and vote. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Cold War was the main concern of the United States communism. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the United States Constitution. Name one of the writers. Oh, John Jay. John Jay, the Federalist Paper. John Jay. Okay. John Jay. Hamilton, Madison, Publius, a collection of authors. John Jay, Federalist Paper. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? Diplomacy. As a U.S. diplomat, oldest member of the Constitutional Convention. Okay. He was a U.S. diplomat. Diplomacy. He was a U.S. diplomat. Okay, fail. Who was president during the Great Depression and the World War II? FDR. FDR? Franklin Roosevelt. Yes. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. 435 at 3, 438 at 100, 538. That is the total of electors' votes. Electoral votes. So 435. Members. 435. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6 years. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All of the people of the state. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, the Bill of Rights? Name your U.S. representative. Sam Liccardo. Sam Liccardo. Okay. Sam Liccardo. Okay. 只有一两个比较难。This is the easy study compared to Ben's guide, which I am suffering a lot during the reviews. Okay.